This is the signed number review. This is part 4. We've added and subtracted integers. Now we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing them. Our basic rule for multiplication and division, and I have them written separately on our sheets, but they really do have the same rules. You're going to multiply them as usual, or you're going to divide the numbers as usual. So basically you ignore the signs altogether in the beginning. And then when it comes to deciding whether your answer is supposed to be positive or negative, you follow these rules. If the numbers have the same sign, your answer is going to be positive. So a positive times a positive is positive, and negative times a negative is positive. Okay? If the numbers have different signs, the answer is going to be negative. So if you had a positive times a negative, your answer is negative, or negative times a positive, your answer is negative. Okay, so let's work a few problems. Let's do -9 times 4. First of all, you multiply the 9 and the 4 to get 36. Then here you had a negative and a positive. These had opposite signs, so your answer is negative. Your answer is -36. Okay, 1 times -87. 1 times 87 is 87. We have a positive times a negative. They have opposite signs, so your answer is -87. Okay, -21 times -3. First, 21 times 3 would be 63. I have a negative times a negative. They have the same sign. So our answer is positive, 63. 4 times 5. It's almost like this doesn't feel like it belongs in the problem because it looks all of a sudden like just normal everyday multiplication. And that's because it is. It's just a special case of multiplying things with signs. When you multiply two positives together, you've been doing that since you first learned multiplication. 4 times 5 is 20. They have the same sign, so it's positive. Okay, now we have basically the same rules for division. We divide as usual, and our fraction bars are divisions, and then we just decide the signs exactly the same way. So right here, I have -14 divided by 7. First divide 14 by 7 to get a 2, and then it's a positive and a negative, so they have opposite signs, so your answer is negative. Okay, -48 divided by a -6. 48 divided by 6 is 8. Here I have two negatives, so they have the same sign. Sometimes we just mark those out like they just cancel out and they become positive numbers. But dividing two negatives gives you a positive, so your answer is positive 8. -40 divided by 0. Well, 40 divided by 0, you can't do that. It doesn't matter whether this is a positive or a negative. Anytime you have a 0 on the bottom, it's undefined. Under the line is undefined. Okay. -80 divided by -4. First divide 80 and 4. 80 divided by 4 would be 20. Dividing two negatives, again, you can think of that as canceling out. It becomes positive 20. Okay. Now, 50 divided by a -50. I have a positive and a negative, so my answer is going to be negative. 50 divided by 50, anytime you're dividing a number by itself, that's a 1. So this answer would be -1.